Why do I need a silhouette cameo in my life? I've been doing pepakura for years, and I've never needed a silhouette cameo. It's a good question. I'm going to answer it.
What is a cameo? A cameo is a plotter cutter. This helps us because it cuts out all the pieces we need automatically. Many people like to print their pages and then put them into the Cameo to be cut. I choose not to do it that way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to print through my Cameo using a pen, my valley folds, my mountain folds, then I'm going to use the Cameo to cut. Now as you can see, I'm doing 2 pages at a time. I'm using a 12 by 24 sheet in my Cameo. Now what's happening right now is it's going to go through and it's going to draw all the mountain folds. When we're done with that, we'll switch colors and we'll move on to the valley folds. Let's skip ahead. So here we have our completed mountain fold lines all drawn out on 2 different pages of 12 by 8.5 cardstock. And now we're going to go through, I'm going to do the valley folds. I've chosen purple as my color. But there's many different colors we could choose from. We just put whatever color pen we want into the plotter and we use that color. So now we have our valley and mountain folds all drawn out. And you may be asking yourself, well, how am I going to fold these pieces? Well, here's what our cutter looks like. And I'm going to score these same lines. You see I've set my cutter to the depth of 1. So we're not going to go very deep. I just insert this into my plotter. And I'm just going to let it score all of those lines so they're nice and easy to fold once we pull them off the sheet. Now we can't tell by looking, but all our lines are scored. Now all we have to do is remove our cutter. I happen to have a second one that's already set to a depth of 5. So we're going to throw that in and it's going to cut the outside lines of each of our parts. It's going to allow us to have all of our pieces cut out. So let's watch the magic. In some places, the Cameo will put a dot anywhere where 2 lines intersect, so the corners are nice and clean. That's what you see happening now. You may have noticed I put page numbers on each page so that I don't get confused when I'm taking the parts away from the sheet. Pretty simple tool. Let's skip ahead. So all we need to do now is hit our unload button. Pops out of the machine. Then we're going to take this back over to our work area. And here's pretty much what we've got. So all we really have to do now is just pull the paper, and all that's going to remain should be the if I can get a grip on this, the pieces that we want to keep. Oh, missed a spot. There we go. Ta-da! And there are all the pieces from page 6. Now just to make things even easier, I'm going to label each piece, and you'll see why I'm doing that in just a second. So once we remove our pieces, usually a little plastic spatula is more than sufficient. I'm going to make a little pile of pieces. So here's my pile for page 6, page 3, page 4, and I actually keep all of these in a binder.
See, we've got binder full of pages that I've cut out using my Cameo. All I have to do is take them out, fold them, and glue them. So why do I need a Cameo? Well, this is going to greatly reduce your pepakura time from beginning to end result. Oops. We have an issue. Looks like we do. It didn't cut those lines, but that's pretty easy. Just take our X-Acto knife and fix them up.